damn it, Kira, you're heavy. Call me Heaven again, and I'll do something. I don't think she's going to do anything at all. Also, do you get the feeling that we might be attacked here? I get the feeling that we're going to be attacked here. Just go to sleep, Kira. You're making this hard enough already without you shouting. I love you too. You know that, right? Definitely drunk. How did she keep up with her and not end up as drunk? This is impressive. Kira's head lolled to the side as her feet gave away. I take it back. Wake up, wake up. Sun's not even up yet, sir. I work day shift. You... Very drunk. Joanne sighed. We're almost there, Talia. Just a little more. You're a mage. Get your wand out and Wingardium Leviosa them there. Isn't there a spell or something you could do to make this easier? Great minds think alike, Talia. You know very well I can't do that in the middle of the street. It's night. No one is around. It would take just one guard to walk around the corner and then we would get interrogated. We're not trying to attract the wrong kind of attention. Talia pouted, but did not argue. She knew her older sister was right, but that did not make her back and shoulders ache any less from her other sister half collapsed against her side. How often does this happen? That this is a consistent thing that... whatever. At last, the sisters managed to get home and drop a drunk Kira into her bed. Luckily, Lysander was already asleep, or their father would likely scold them for letting his second daughter get into such a state. I'm amazed that happened too, to be fair. First night out on the town, they're going to start stealing, and the first thing they go is drinking to the point of, like, incapacity. Joanne was helping Kira get up into some sort of decent state for bed. She had hoped Talia would help, but the younger of the sisters had said goodnight and vanished before the eldest could ask for help. Great. I'm still sort of surprised we weren't attacked, honestly. She pulled the covers over her sister's body and sat down on the edge of the bed with a sigh. She was exhausted and did not want to move just yet. Kira groaned as she rolled onto her side with her back to Joanne. Joanne? Yes, Kira. Morgaine is pretty cute for a tavern wench. What did it say her emotions were? I forget how to look at them now. Like, no, it was in the right-click menu? No, I've forgotten now. There was a way to see this. How have I already forgotten? There was like a relationship thing somewhere. I'm not just making this up. Well, whatever. Maybe it's in the main... Oh, it's in the menu, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's where... Maybe she's just only the Yuri one. Joanne shook her head and smiled. I don't know about that wench, but yes, she was cute. Good night, Joanne. Good night, Kira. Joanne stood up and went to get ready for bed. It had been a long night, but not an unpleasant one. Not an unpleasant one? Oh, it's easy to say. It looks like it really hurts. Hello, man, who is clearly really quite rich. You don't look pale enough to be evil. Certainly not as evil as the long-haired blonde dude. Thank you. You're a handsome one. Do you normally compliment the customers' looks? Well, only if they're attractive. If I think they're handsome, wow. That's not something you should say, because then he might bring a friend and you don't compliment them, and then you're screwed. The man chuckled a little. Sorry about Talia. She can be a little inappropriate at times. Don't worry about it. I agree with her. Arrogant? Good. I see. We've only just opened, so I'm afraid there's not much to see right now. Yes, I can see that. I was curious. I like to visit new establishments to see if there's anything that might interest me. Talia is not for sale. How dare you imply that? That's what I'm presuming he's implying. Forgive me for saying this, but you seem a little bit rich for a shop like ours. We sell the sort of goods ordinary people would like. Ordinary people. Wow, that's discriminating against someone, I'm sure. It is an unusual way to talk to a customer out of buying something. Is there anything you would like to buy? He looked around. Nothing I can see at the moment, but that might change. You are going to get more stock in, aren't you? Yes, that is the plan. Then maybe I can come back later and then we shall see. I think you're supposed to discourage people from, like this, going in and buying shit, right? Because chances are he's the sort of person we're going to be stealing from. So suddenly if he walks in and finds his favourite pair of slippers next to... Oh, actually, they do sell shoes. His favourite pair of slippers there, it's going to be fucking obvious who did it. You don't have to run off right now. Stay and talk to me. I'm afraid I really cannot stay. I have business to take care of. Oh, come on. He's almost definitely married or being set up to marry someone, Talia. I'm sorry. Talia placed a hand on his arm. Are you really sure you can't stay? I suppose, since you're being so nice. Oh, Jesus. Talia led him to one side so they could talk. Kira sidled up to her older sibling and dropped her voice to a whisper. I don't like this. Why is Talia flirting with a noble? Talia chases anything she thinks is pretty. I know, but for all we know, we're going to rob him soon. Maybe, I don't know, he is rather charming, despite his arrogance. Just seems like a pretty boy with too much money and no sense. Yeah, see, can I just bring back to the last point, the one where we said, we're going to rob him soon, and we're just going to let him come in and out as he... whatever. I think you're being a little too hard on him. Kira shrugged. I think he's a big-headed noble who thinks all women worship the ground he walks on. Fucking hell, you could tell that just from... He's only been in the shop for 2 minutes? Jesus, Kira, talk about judging a book by its cover. I've met his type before. Me too, but I can't shake the feeling there's more to it. Does it matter? Joanne shrugged. Maybe not, but for now, let's just leave him be. Fine, but make sure Talia doesn't bed him before then. The older sister sighed. If I could control that, I would have by now. True, let's just hope she doesn't do anything stupid. We can all dream. So do you really walk around town on your own without guards or anything? Seems a little risky for a noble. I can take care of myself. Besides, I really only walk about in the merchant area during the day, so I'm fairly safe. Most brigands prefer night or back alleys. I avoid both. And that makes sense, doesn't it? If you can be really good with a sword, but if you're sort of countered by 5 people, it's rather pointless. Makes sense. Talia moved closer to him. So do you like this shop? The owners are certainly charming. She giggled. And you are pretty charming too. I like to think so. You're pretty confident, aren't you? You have to be. I think so too. This is like watching 2 6-year-olds flirt. Do you think I'm pretty? I think I am. You are. I'd like to lay with you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that how easy it is? This is how easy it is to get laid in the olden days. Just, hey, ain't you alright? I think you're alright too. Do you want to just fucking, like, go to the bed right fucking now? Ugh. You're a bold one, aren't you? I find I have to be. You don't think there are any issues? Nobles sleep with peasants all the time, just as long as it isn't serious, right? True, but it can be a bit of a scandal. I'm very discreet. You don't strike me as very discreet. Trust me, I take our little secret to the grave. Perhaps another time, Miss Talia. Oh god, she even told him her real name. This is... Another time, Miss Talia. Just Talia. Very well. My name is Melvin. Melvin? That's not a very sexy name at all. No title? He chuckled. We're not in court. My name will just be fine. Good, it was very nice to meet you, Melvin. She held out her hand, and Melvin laughed before taking it and raising it to his lips. Perhaps you could pass yourself as nobility. I can be anything if I put my mind to it. I don't doubt it. We'll leave the role-playing for later, yeah? Now I should take my leave. I'll say farewell to your sisters. Don't tell them what we talked about. Joanne the blonde doesn't approve of my openness. Is she more traditional? That's a nice way of putting it. Traditional? Don't get me wrong, I'm not up for shaming people based off what they are, but maybe this is a tad quick, especially when we might be robbing the fucking... This is borderline... It's not borderline, it's stupid is what it is. He chuckled. The two walked over to join the other 2 sisters. So you're leaving now? Yes, thank you for letting me take a look around. I hope business goes well for you. It is always hard starting out. What would... Thank you. You're welcome, Joanne. You know my name? Talia told me, although she didn't mention the name of your younger sister, Kira. It was a pleasure to meet you, Kira. She's just going to growl at him a little longer, isn't she? Kira grunted. Yep, thought so. Ignoring the disapproving looks from her other siblings. To be fair, she's right to scare him off. It was nice to meet you. Call me Melvin. It was nice to meet you, Melvin. Perhaps we might have something that interests you the next time we meet. I'm sure you will. Yeah, but he's not fucking paying for it. He gave them all a bright smile before walking out of the shop with a casual wave of his shoulder as the door closed behind him. I like him. We're probably going to rob him. Doesn't mean I can't like him. Nobles can be fun sometimes. That's not the fucking question, though. If you're the head of paganism, maybe having a crush on the Pope isn't the best idea. Yeah, I've bet you've betted one before, haven't you? More than one. Please, let's not talk about what Talia got up to as an acrobat. Jealous? Absolutely not. You don't need to deny it. Please don't start this. Every time we talk about men or women, this fight starts. It's getting boring. Well, if she stopped judging me with every look, I wouldn't need to defend myself. I'm not judging you. No, you totally are judging her. I've so much loose hair on my face. Yes, you are. Kira groaned and walked away. She did not want to get in the middle of those two again. Just sees her two sisters arguing and just goes, nope, and walks off. Did you offer yourself to Melvin? What does it matter to you if I did? Are you telling me you want him? No, I just don't want you laying with our customers. What's wrong with that? How else am I going to meet people if you keep working all day and not night? There are other ways to meet people. You don't have to fuck them. Does this mean I'm traditional now too? I thought there were more ways than one. Whatever. You are unbelievable. Will you both stop bickering? Maybe saying it in front of your father isn't the best idea. Kira emerged from the back room with her father. Kira, you traitor. I'm sick of hearing you two fight, as am I. Joanne, you are not Talia's mother. Talia, you should not pick on Joanne because she does not have the same beliefs as you. Sorry, father. I'm sorry, Lysander nodded. Good, now let's continue getting this place ready so we can serve customers. Have you sort of, I don't know, selling that huge expensive looking shawl you have on? I forgot. H doesn't work, but this doesn't work either. I forgot. I can't get rid of the text box. Oh, God. Whatever. This looks nice and expensive. We should just sell it. Maybe some morals. Details. And don't fight in front of the shop again. How would it have looked if a customer came in just now? The two sisters mumbled an apology before sheepishly walking off to opposite ends of the shop. Lysander shook his head. Sometimes you all make me feel young again, but for the worst reasons. Kira laughed. Maybe we want to keep you young, father. Now you're just making me feel old, Kira. Get back to work before you make me sad. He doesn't look sad. He looks like he's constantly on the verge of shitting himself. Yes, father. Shaking his head once more, Lysander returned to the back of the shop to continue his work. Now, let's see how you could do the robbery missions to start visit the Three Sisters shop on the map. Okay, cool. So first of all, relationships. Okay, so it's just two girls. This is two girls. This is two girls. Okay, so everyone can have two girls. Wait, what? No, she's only straight. No, she's Marianne. And you're a girl. Everyone can have two girls and 2 boys. Right, got it. What happens if I click here? Oh, well. Three Sisters shop it is. You can earn a little money by running your shop during the day. Click Attend Shop to try it. Please note that the amount of money will increase as you level up and advance in the story. 5 to 10 gold. I'm not shitting myself with excitement. Plot mission recommended level 5. I don't even know what we are. You earn 10 gold. Please note there are 3 types of targets. There are first merchant houses. They are notorious, so they distrust of banks and often store their gold around their houses. It's unlikely you will find gems there, but gold is gold. Gold is indeed gold. Then there are noble houses. Those nobles have less gold coin than merchants, but more money that they convert into precious gems. You can resell or use these gems to improve your equipment. Be very careful when robbing the nobilities. They have access to all kinds of nasty traps and magical creatures bound to their service. Magical creatures? Is it not easier to hire a bodyguard? Is the bodyguard could probably run away, right, and give a good description of what they look like? Or at least a mirror they apparently have in these worlds. A spiritual creature? What the fuck is he doing? Nobles can easily afford those extortionate fees to gain a license to practice magic, and they put them to good use protecting their most prized possessions. The final tape are retired mercenaries or former officers of Raoul's army. They made money fighting for the Capello army, and their houses are the most dangerous targets to rob. They do not have as much wealth as the nobility, and that's because they spend it hiring the best guards. Expect a difficult fight should you be spotted. Robbing people will be more dangerous than it's worth in terms of money, but you will gain more experience than anywhere else. Once you're inside a house, you'll see a blueprint of it. You can explore the house, but every room will be different each playthrough. You'll never know what awaits you behind each corner. Yep, cool. If you stumble upon a hostile counter, Joanne will cast a noise reduction spell. You will still need to fight any enemy in the location, and you don't have to worry about any other guards showing up. You've been awarded a skill point. You'll be able to sign it. Okay, cool. Right, skill points. Got it. You are a warrior, you're a mage, you're a thief. Right. Warrior. What's that? More health? I thought I had a point to assign, didn't I? Does this not work? Yeah, okay. So so how do I up it? Attribute point 0. So what's a skill point then? Right, now it makes more sense. Let's see what all these things do. Hit single target for 50% damage. Cool. Gus use throwing knives. That's an AoE. Wow, that looks violently dangerous. Alright, first of all, before we do this, does Fireball hit several things? No. Single target, single target, single target, single target. Okay. So in said case, Talia, I have now decided, is going to be AoE. So I want to take this one? How do I... Oh, there's defense as well? Oh, right, that's automatic. So Kira will probably take some defensive ones, but we're definitely doing this. Now, I just need to decide how to take this. Oh, learn skill. Learn. Yes. There we go. So she's AoE. Fireball's always the best, isn't it? But whatever. Burning. I think they all do the same thing, don't they? No. Whirling. Don't know what that is. Fuck it. Fireball is always the most fun. Everyone knows this. And then you can take some sort of like defensive one. Because she's the one that's going to be sitting down and taking damage. This is... Yep. Okie dokie. So this is like taunt. Cool. Got it. That is... it's like enraged taunt, you know? Like, hey, attack me! Gah! And then we just make her a buffing mentalist. Cool. Done. During the night, you can choose to... Yep, start a mission. Cool. Initially, you have no places to rob. You need to click the buttons on the right to explore different town areas. Each house belongs to a faction. Merchant, slightly guarded. Moderate, military. I probably don't want to do this one. This one just seems like a bad idea waiting to happen. Current area, pickpocket, explore. Start robbery, explore. Sure. That is good enough. Start robbery. We'll do this and then we'll end the episode. Remember to be quiet and don't let anyone see you. Just remember to do that. I don't... It's going to be bad if this fucks up, doesn't it? Remember to be quiet and don't let anyone see... So hang on. That's how we're deciding to dress. You look... I have no idea what you look like. You look like an idiot. What is this? And what if someone does actually see us? We're hardly hidden, are we? This isn't my first time robbing people. It should be. Being stealthy is an important lesson for shoulders, Joanne. You're probably the only one who has never had to do it before. Perhaps it would be easier if you just used your magic to make us invisible. Magic is only used as an emergency. I've told you that before. We're going robbing and you're worrying about breaking the law. Oh my god. Besides, it takes a lot out of me to conceal our faces all the time, and invisibility is really hard for me to extend to just me. Why don't you do all the robberies on your own then? We would not make you go alone, Joanne. I would. No, you wouldn't. I would. Kira shook her head. We understand that it's too tiring for you. Can you at least use it in an emergency? If we're going to be overwhelmed, that I will. I should be able to keep it going long enough for us to run. I certainly couldn't keep it up for a thorough search of someone else's house. If this is a thing, why aren't there mages who just specialize in doing this? You know? Like, that's all you have to do is just be invisible throughout the entire robbery. You could just get someone with a lot of focus. Whatever. That's fine. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Joanne is an old maid anyway, so I guess that works out for her. I'm not an old maid. Talia laughed and ran in the direction of the house. We best catch her up before she causes trouble. Maybe running also isn't a great idea with a knife in your hand, but don't worry, the soldiers definitely won't see us. I suppose. You can buy and store unlimited amount of potions and items in your headquarters. However, you can only carry small items with you on each robbery. Alright, so this is mana, presumably? No. What? Oh, okay, so it is mana. So I'll take one. Can I take one? Yes, one. Counters level. Okay, so we know nothing. Choose a way in. At the beginning of each robbery, you can choose how to enter a building. Click on any highlight spot on the left map to start. I mean... Where are we going to start? I'm spoiled for choice. An easy way is through the front. Unfortunately, there are guards there. I guess stealth isn't an option this time. If we are quick, we could take them out without alerting the rest of the house. So, 3 guards. I have no idea what any of this means. Well, I mean, we have to confirm this, don't we? Presumably we're here. Alright, let's just hit confirm. Okay, so how do I? Oh, okay, like this. So we are able to recruit other people later on. Kira always goes in the middle. That's the warrior way. Actually, no, what am I doing? If there's an AoE, which hits here, here, and here, I want it to be like this. Click on the character to see detailed information. Okay, cool. 42 hit points. Or what do we have? 65. So they're slower us in most ways. They have like a bit less defense as well. So Talia, I'd like AoE plus. No. Didn't she have an AoE attack that we just learned? No? Oh, right, okay, here we go. So it only hits 3. See, this is the reason we spaced everyone out like this, in case there's a 3 attack. Really doesn't deal much damage at all. Ow. I guess I want to fireball you, because we want to get like 2 people down pretty quickly. 6 damage, burn. And then I'd also like, I don't know, I guess, taunt? Yeah, she's got a lot more health than everyone else, so I want all damage going to her. Then, yeah, I just want to shift this guy down. 2 is less than 3, right? I know, I'm a genius. 5, 6. Yeah. That one actually does something. I can't see what her mana is. I should click on that, shouldn't I? Aggro 6%, 84. Fight. Yeah, we don't need to worry about aggro. Aggro is who they attack more. Oh, skill points is how you do it. Right. So she can't use another fireball, presumably, because they cost 3 and then you regain 1. Oh, well, whatever. Fucking hit him. Dead. And now this should be fairly easy on. I hope we recover after every battle, because if not, Jesus. I guess at this point we just keep shivving him. The guards are quicker than us as well, which is a problem. Does this use a spill part? No. So it's down there. Area single. Yeah, okay. You guys know where I mean. I hope you're keeping up with this anyhow. What's aggro? Yeah, 86%. We still good. We don't want to use that. So what I've learned is some of these battles will take a while because you can't just one-shot them. And the guards are still a lot quicker than us, which is a shame. Right, well, I don't have to tell you this, buddy, but you're in fucking trouble. So she has... Oh, still 1 out of 4. Okay, so it doesn't recover, so I only get 2 fireballs to use in the beginning, presumably. Ow. Ow. Does that mean we don't hit it? I hope we get it all back after this battle. Just keep hitting it. Oh, shit. She's in trouble. I guess she doesn't do a lot of nah, actually, we'll heal you, I guess. That one. Because she is incapable. She is really good. This dude has 2 more attacks and we might not kill him before then. 5. And let's see if he would have killed us. So he needs like a 7? No, okay, he wouldn't have, so he just wasted a potion. But whatever. We won because we're gods of the storm. What did we get? No attribute. We got no attribute points. Did we get any skill points? No, no, no. Whoop-de fucking do. Kills! Oh no, we just put them to sleep. That's what I'm choosing to believe. So we've explored 1. I guess we go on. Ah, too easy! The only problem is I don't know if we still have health. Yeah, 65. Okay, cool. So we recover after every battle. Phew! That's a relief. Too easy. It's adorable that they thought they could hide things from me. And you see, with only 1 eye. You better not be making fun of my hair. She is making fun of your hair. Joanne rolled her eyes. I would never. 113 gold coins. That is more than 5 to 10. Nice, this will be good for us. We can't just run away anytime. So, boop. Too easy. 205, very nice. Cool, another... It's the same dialogue all the time then. Pop. Nothing. The sisters find what looks like a study or office. A man is slumped over a desk, his face buried in a ledger. There's a locked chest nearby and the key for it happens to be hanging around the man's neck. Not this. We'll skip battles in the future, by the way. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. He is snoring loudly, but the battered sword at his side... Not skip, but, just show parts. But the battered sword at his side shows he clearly knows how to use it and has used it often. The man was a soldier once. Do you all have a secret marking that only soldiers can see? Don't be so silly. I can try and pick the lock on his chest. Talia crouched down at the chest. After a few moments, she stood back up again. That's weird. I think this chest isn't quite normal. Can we just smash it open then? Run out before he realizes it's us? Joanne examined the chest for a few moments before nodding. It's enchanted. Only the matching key or powerful magic will get it open. Okay, yeah, cool. Joanne, do you want to, use powerful magic? You're a mage. Getting the key will be quieted and destroying the enchantment. Oh, god damn it. Try and steal his key. That is my speciality. Talia carefully cuts the key away from the string around the man's neck without alerting him. Works every time. Oh, shit. Then he's going to see us on the way out, right? There's no way we don't fight him. Otherwise, why would they mention he's a soldier? This is more like it. Let me grab the gold and move on. Agreed. That's it? We didn't actually awake the guy. Huh. Cool. The sisters decided to sleep in this morning since they'd been so late last night, following in their mother's footsteps. Unfortunately, their father had other ideas. Girls, come through here. Talia groaned and rolled out of bed. Give me a minute to get dressed. She heard some mumbling from the front of the shop as well as the sounds of her other sisters getting ready too. Talia puts on her old acrobat outfit before quickly dragging a brush through her hair. Did we get caught? Walking out to the shop floor, she found her father talking to a very large man in armour. Now they're spelling armour correctly, I have no idea. Her sisters arrived a few minutes later. Now we're all here. You satisfied, Captain Tiberius? The man looked at the three girls for a moment. I will be satisfied once you answer all my questions. So this is about the robbery, presumably. Fine, ask your questions. You'll certainly making us feel welcome in this town, barging in and accusing us of thievery just because we're new. Sir, I have already spoken to several suspects. It is only natural newcomers to the town would be amongst those. We were here all night, all three of us and father. It is surprising to see three young women living with their father at your age. We helped the shop and father's shoulder was badly hurt a long time ago. He needs care too. And we're awesome people! We're thieves. Please don't kill us. Lysander opened his mouth in protest of being made out to feel feeble and apparently thought better of it. I was sleeping and you've interrupted me. You'd better make it up to me. She's not fucking flirting with him, is she? So you open this shop. You do not seem to have many things to sell. Talia glared at the captain. Did he just ignore her? We only bought the property a few days ago. We're expecting supplies over the next few days. And what do you plan to sell? General goods. I see. He looked back at Lysander. Well, their story appears to agree with yours. I have no evidence you are lying, so I will take my leave now. Do you get to tell them that? I don't know. I feel you'd be a shit detective. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Talia! Talia stuck out her tongue at her older sister, but said nothing else. Ignore her. She's not a morning person. Evidently. The man gave a small bow to the three siblings. Ladies? Talia snorted, earning her a glare from Joanne. Come, I will show you the way out, Captain. Very well. The sisters watched their father walk Tiberius outside before he returned alone. Why are you insulting him, Talia? The last thing we need is to upset the city guard. Yeah, maybe let's not go pissing off guards. He ignored me and forced me to get up in the morning. I don't like him. He's just doing his job. Choosing your old job over your sister. It's nothing to do with that. You're just rude by nature. Hey! Girls, stop this at once. It is too early in the morning for these kind of arguments. He looked at Kira. In future, don't try to make me out as a feeble old man. I'm not that old. I mean, the thing is have you seen yourself? I mean, yesterday I compared you to Gandalf, but I think that's unfair to Gandalf at this point.